Hello! So today I am back because ITZY had a comeback at midnight my time, and they released their new mini album Checkmate and the music video for their title track Sneakers, and I am excited but also a little nervous to check out this music video and hear the song. That's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, it's been out for about 12.5 hours at this point, so obviously I'm assuming everyone's already seen it. So let me know what you thought of the music video and the song down below, and let's get into it. Okay.
Yeah. Let's go. Like what?
Okay. Ooh, ooh, yes. Wait. Here I was. I heard these teasers and I was like, I don't like the song. Literally less than 30 seconds in and I'm like, wait, hold on, I really like it. Chaeryeong sounds so good. Hello? Okay. Wait, why do I like it so much already? This has never happened before. Okay, Leah. She looks stunning. They all do. Wait, I actually kind of like it. Okay. Wow. Yes, Leah! I really like this part. Oh. What did she just say? Call me crazy, call me trouble. Or you can call me weirdo. Okay. Center Leah for the chorus. Okay. Wait, why do I like it? Okay. Wow. Okay. I think I've eaten my words. Oh. Okay. Yeah. I think I've definitely, perhaps eaten my words. Big time. What the hell? I'm in disbelief at the moment. I've obviously listened to the song a bunch of times and rewatched the video a bunch of times off camera to compile my thoughts. And listen, I'm gonna be entirely honest here, as I always try to be. I was really nervous when we started getting bits of this song, or really just the chorus was the only part that they teased, like on TikTok and then in the music video teaser. When we just had that part, I was like, I don't really like how this sounds. I'm kind of nervous for the whole thing. But also at the same time, even though I didn't really like that little bit of the chorus, it was stuck in my head and I was like, this is weird. I don't like it, but why is it stuck in my head? But now that I've actually heard the full thing, I think ITZY checkmated me this time because I really like this song. Even just from that one first listen that I did on camera, I was like, holy moly, why do I like this so much right away? I was not expecting this. That's never happened for me for ITZY before. Like, I've said this, and probably most likely every time I've done an ITZY reaction, I always say, you know, like, their music is pretty kind of like hit or miss for me. Like, their music for me is a little bit hard to get into. It's not necessarily my thing. I've definitely been getting into them a lot more as time has gone on, and they've been releasing stuff more recently, but I've never liked anything right away until now, so I'm very taken aback. I'm very surprised that I like it right away, but it's just so fun and so catchy, like the bass or synth or whatever it is, like throughout the whole thing. I mean, they've had it in pretty much all their songs, but something about it in this one is just so catchy, and the song and the video as well are super summery. They definitely nailed that feeling, which is perfect because, you know, we're smack dab in the middle of summer at the moment. It's, you know, July. But yeah, it's just so catchy and so fun. Like, I still don't necessarily like the chorus that much, but it's catchy. What can I say? It's catchy. Yeah, I'm just really surprised that I like it so much right away. There's a bunch of parts of the song that I really enjoy, like vocally. Like, I think it's part of the pre-chorus, and I think Yeji and Chaeryeong do it. It's the call me crazy, call me trouble, you can call me weirdo, or whatever. Just the way that they're singing, it sounds really nice. There's somebody outside singing. I don't know if you can hear that. I hope not. And then I think in the first verse, it's Chaeryeong saying, told ya I don't care at all. Like, that whole chunk that she starts, oh my god, she sounds so good. And honestly, I feel like for me, my favorite parts of the song were Chaeryeong and Leah, actually. And I feel like they got to shine a lot in this song and in this video, and that kind of runs into one of my other thoughts about the song, which is, I mean, normally I try not to pay attention to line distribution and that sort of thing, but I couldn't help but notice, I feel like in this song, to me, and maybe I'm wrong, I could be, chances are I am, but I feel like with the video, I saw everyone pretty equally and also heard everyone pretty equally, and they seem to have the same amount of time, screen time and line-wise. I don't know, but yeah, I feel like I heard everyone and saw everyone pretty equally, which was nice. It was nice seeing Chaeryeong and Leah especially getting some bigger parts, or just seeing them and hearing them more often throughout the song. And honestly, I think their parts are some of my favorites. Like, I don't know who my bias is in ITZY. I think it's Ryujin, but I don't know. I'm like really confused. I just kind of like them all, but I think for me in this video, the members who shined the most, like vocally at least, would be Chaeryeong and Leah. And then another part that I really liked of this song was the bridge, I think, where they're like in the sneaker shop, and I think Yeji's in the center. I just like how that sounds. And then I don't know if this is also considered the bridge because it's the chorus lyrics, and it's Yuna and Leah, I think. Hold on. I know it's Yuna who starts it. But that really pretty vocal bit was nice. It was nice hearing Yuna sing like that as well. I also really like the lyrics of this song. They are definitely falling in line with ITZY's typical, like, you know, I'm strong, powerful, independent, whatever, that kind of vibe lyrics. And I think that the captions on the video, the English captions, are maybe not a direct translation, or as direct of a translation as you can get, of the lyrics. I think I saw somewhere that they're releasing an English version of Sneakers at some point, so I think the English version lyrics that are in the captions are the English version of the song's lyrics and not a semi-direct translation of the Korean, because there are some things that in my limited vocabulary and knowledge don't match. Like, what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing on the screen for the words, they don't match. So I'm curious to see what the more direct translation of the lyrics is. I'm sure it's pretty similar, because when you translate songs you have to kind of try and keep the message. But yeah, I'm intrigued to see what the translation, the more direct translation, is like. But yeah, I like the lyrics. And then as for the video, I think it's super fun, and they did a really good job of mashing up the like royal and like Y2K fun, colorful concepts together, because that was kind of my only prediction about the video, was that they were going to try and do that somehow, because obviously the first teasers that we got were these like royal, elegant, beautiful like dresses and lots of sparkly jewelry and whatever. But then on TikTok they started posting videos of them painting with french fries and ketchup and bowling with Pringles in like very colorful, more like Y2K style outfits, and I was like, okay, how the hell is any of this fitting together? What happened to the royal concept we started out with? And I think pretty much everybody was really confused and trying to figure out what the hell was going on. But once we got the track list and we saw that the title track was called Sneakers, I was like, okay, hold on. Here's what I think they're gonna do. I think they're going to like start out in the video in these, you know, elegant dresses and like high heels and whatnot, and then they're gonna like switch into wearing sneakers, and they're gonna fit that together somehow, and they did, and I think it looks really nice. I think they did a good job for the most part, like mashing the two together, even though they are polar opposites for sure. Obviously everybody looks gorgeous. I think all of the styling is fine. I like it. They look amazing, obviously. And then something that I noticed is that, I mean, I don't know anything about this, but like depending on what set they were in, like I think it's called the aspect ratio. I don't know. I watched a lot of Form of Therapy and like learned a lot from PD, but I don't know if that's actually what it's called with the aspect ratio. I don't know. But like in the royal set, there's black bars on the top and the bottom, but then when they go to like the super colorful stuff, the whole screen is taken up by the video. And then when they are like the commanders in the more like the green outfits and whatever, with the like sneakers raining down on top of them, it's like a square screen instead of like the full, I don't know, but I just noticed that and I was like, wait, hold on. And then at the end, the only time that it's the full screen in all of the sets is when they're transitioning between each set while they're doing the ending pose. I don't know, I just noticed that, but it's just something interesting. I'm sure PD will be able to explain it when they watch the video later. I am excited to obviously see the rest of the choreography. I feel like we saw the chorus pretty much every single time, and like a little bit of the other pieces. They've already done their studio chum, which is crazy. I feel like we get the teaser the same day that they release the music video, and then a couple days later we get the full studio chum, but they have already done it, so very excited to go watch that and see the full choreo and obviously watch all their stages and everything. But yeah, I really like this song. I am so surprised. Like, who am I? What happened? Because this has literally never happened before. I'm so shocked. But yeah, I think those are all of my thoughts about ITZY's Sneakers music video and song. I am a lot more excited for the album now, because I'm not gonna lie, from that album spoiler highlight medley, I was like, not really vibing with most of this either. But now that I like the title track so much, I have a little bit more hope for the full album, so I'm excited to go check that out as well. But yeah, I think those are all of my thoughts on ITZY's Sneakers. Make sure to let me know what you thought of the video and the song and the album as well, and I will see you in my next video.